we're changing lives. We're making a difference. That gets reinforced every week where I hear from a student about how they sat with a child who talked about how sad they are, how scared they are. But through the emotive process of art therapy, they're able to communicate that and feel like that matters, that their voice, their experience matters.
We take our materials, we cart them around, we show up in the places that are mostly underserved, and we offer the spaces for creative healing, perspective, and learning.
The Helen B. Landgarten Art Therapy Clinic is considered what we think of as the outreach wing of the art therapy department. Helen is a pioneer in the field of art therapy. She was who founded our department back in the 1980s. Helen really spoke about how she wanted to create a community of art therapists versus a concrete building. The mission of the clinic is to provide a wide range of art therapy services that vary in their clinical intervention to all sorts of different community members.
We go out into the community and we serve, and that is one of the roots of our department's mission, the clinic's mission, and ties very well in the Jesuit mission of the university.
Within the College of Communication and Fine Arts, we often think about communication as art and art as communication. And in many ways, the clinic is doing work with diverse populations to engage art as means of information finding, of communication, and of realizing one's own potentials.
The clinic is really special because it provides services out in the community, and it also builds community.
One of our largest programs is our first-year practicum program. So this is a program that supports first-year students in their first clinical experience. The majority of students are placed in schools in under-resourced areas all across Los Angeles County.
The students benefit from doing their placements in our clinic because they're really able to live the mission of what Helen B. Landgarten started. She actually ran our first group at the Thomas Rowley High School. And that was developed to be a way that we would do earlier intervention, going out into the community, into underserved places where people don't always get mental health services until it's much, much further along into sort of a trauma experience.
And I think for a lot of our students here at Dolores Mission, art has been a great way to present their voice. So Dolores Mission is situated within 3 housing projects. The majority of our students are low-income families. 98% of our students are from Hispanic or Latino background. Our families are benefiting a lot from this. Our students much more because they have a voice that they wouldn't otherwise have.
I feel like if I didn't have summer arts workshop, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I was able to be myself around new people that I just met that felt like family. I believe the clinic is really benefiting them in that aspect. It not only brings everyone together, but also helps one another express themselves through art.
The Summer Arts Workshop I hold so dearly to my heart. It means so much to me. It was actually one of my very first experiences to learn how to be an art therapist, because part of our programming is we offer this to our students to facilitate. Every day for a week in the summer, we bring the kids to our campus and they get the opportunity to make art that's about the individual, about positive self-expression. There's always a lens of social justice and understanding themselves and their place in the world.
It's a powerful reminder that healing happens with each other, and art is a really wonderful way to access that healing and to empower each other.
Good example would be the piece-by-piece mosaic work we do with unhoused folks. These are people that most people would walk by on the street and see that transformational, the smiles, the sense that they're being listened to is so powerful.
We also have programming that supports communities that may have a medical condition. So for example, we have virtual and in-person groups for those with a cancer diagnosis.
I've been offering the veterans their own journal that they are encouraged to draw in outside of our sessions together. One individual opened it up, showed me what was inside, and it was full of lines, shapes, and colors. And he said to me, he's like, you know, this is all kind of violent, kind of angry. I taught him about the word sublimation and what that means. So if you are feeling aggression and frustration, your art journal is the perfect place to put it. And keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. Making art is not going to hurt anybody.
Invariably, it starts off the process on a very positive note, because generally speaking, their art is hopeful. And that's something that a lot of people don't have when they walk in the door. So what's unique about the Collaborative Clinic is that there aren't any others in the country. It's so important for modest means families to get this kind of support. Art therapy has really become kind of like the crown jewel of it. It truly just teaches practically what we are trying to teach verbally, which is how to draw out the emotions and understanding of the people who are in front of us.
The art is the unifier. The art is the way that they're able to come together on the same page sometimes, literally on the same page, and meet them where they're at.
The work of the clinic is vital to the very survival of so many different populations within the greater Los Angeles area and beyond.
As a teacher at Dolores Mission and now principal, I've seen the differences made to students where they're able to now be a little more social, not as scared.
I was transformed by art therapy just by the way I looked out at the world after. I became more extroverted, more happy, and I knew how to do art now.
My hope for the clinic is that we can expand our reach, that we can go into the community to meet the growing need that we are really faced with currently. And because of that, we do need continued support.
It is directly funded by others who believe in this work. We don't charge for the services we offer. Everything that is provided by the clinic is free.
I'm consistently telling the story of what clinical art therapy does for the mind, for the body, and the spirit. I'm consistently inviting diverse people to come and see and know and understand what we're doing and to be a part of it, bringing their time, their talent, and their treasure.
To see how the art can impact people in so many different ways, on so many different levels, is such a privilege.